Here's media news with the No Lives, Comic Book Man and JR.
Cool.
Just remember the 5 D's of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Media News, Episode 87. Why Hide the Cork?
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for JR.
It's time for Media News, Comic Book Man.
Coming from Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics are 15% off. I, of course, am Comic Book Man. This, of course, is
JR.
Sure?
It's wrong. Look at that. There you go. Much better.
I'm Comic Book Man. This is JR. And our first story up today involves... Oh, pick one.
Should we go DC?
Spin the wheel, make a deal.
DC? Should we start with the land of DC Comics?
We're going to do a block of DC news and then some other stuff.
Green Lantern. You know what? The movie isn't even done shooting. It's not in theaters yet, but Warner Brothers is very happy with what they've seen so far, to the point of they've hired the screenwriters to do a sequel.
Cool.
They are already writing the sequel, and they are also writing the Barry Allen Flash movie. Yes, I said Barry Allen.
Will Barry Allen Flash be in Green Lantern?
No. Hard to say, but from what Warner's is saying and the screenwriters are saying, the Flash script will be based on Jeff Johns' current run of The Flash.
So, is this going to be flashback from the dead, or is this? It can't be that.
That
That's
sounds a
way
little
too
continuity heavy,
yeah,
but whatever the major story within that, I guess. I'm not reading it, so I'm not really
Okay.
sure what's happening in there, but
Okay.
that's what they're claiming. So already, that's a good sign for Green Lantern. If Warner's likes what they're seeing already, to greenlight a screenplay, that's a really good sign.
Okay, about 1 million years ago, we did a story about Preacher News. You got something?
Yeah, Joe Carnahan, who has the A-Team out in theaters right now,
Okay.
which is sort of mediocre at the box office and not doing too well critically either. But he very much wants to direct the Preacher feature film.
He wants to do it in the worst way.
It is no longer in the hands of the gentleman who did American Beauty, Sam Mendes. That has fallen apart. That deal has fallen apart completely, and it's gone to Joe Carnahan. Boy, you go from Sam Mendes, Oscar-winning director, to Joe Carnahan, the guy who gives us the A-Team, and you're sort of...
Oscar Mayer eating.
Yeah, you're taking a little plunge. But, you know, it is what it is.
Staying in the Vertigo universe over at DC.
Yes.
Fables.
David Yates, the man who directed 3 of the Harry Potter films, including the upcoming Part 7, Chapter 7, Part 1, or however you want to dissect that, is in talks to direct Fables for Warner Brothers as a feature film. The miniseries, for those of you out there going, hey, wasn't ABC talking about doing a miniseries based on that?
Hey, JR, wasn't ABC talking about doing a miniseries
They
based
sure
on that?
were, Comic Book Man.
What's
but you know
up?
What? They went, nah. They couldn't figure out what to do with it, so it's...
No, you know what ABC said? Have you heard of Marvel? We bought them. Get out of here with this crap.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even.
Maybe
think
that
of
had something to do with
That
it.
probably does have something to do with it.
We own a whole company full of characters.
And I'm sure Warner's that they have become now very feature film conscious with their
Yes.
DC products, so they're probably very happy to have Fables in their camp
They
again.
they probably don't have a problem with that.
David Yates.
Rounding out the DC news, we got a couple of Batman stories. What's up with Batman?
Let's start off with the big one.
big one.
It looks like Chris Nolan's Inception has Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, a very fine actor who's playing one of the side characters in the film. Big rumor is that Nolan really likes Joseph Gordon-Levitt to the point of wanting to cast him. Now, this is just a rumor. Cast him in Batman Trey as the Riddler.
If you don't know who Joseph Gordon-Levitt is, outside of doing some fine work, he was also Tommy in Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes, where he cut his teeth years ago.
Third Rock from the Sun, and he did a fine job on Third Rock. It's one of my favorite shows. I watch it every chance I get, and all the actors in that show are great, including the kid, which was
Joseph
Mr.
Gordon-Levitt.
That's
Yeah,
A lot of drops on the front
I mean,
show.
that's a heavy rumor. We don't even know that the Riddler is supposed to be the villain in the film. Who knows? But that is the rumor. So take that for what it's worth.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus H. Tap
look, here it
dancing
is.
Christ.
We will learn at San Diego who the villain is.
Thank you, Bo.
Right now, the villain is Bo.
And you have one other Batman story.
Yes, I do. You know, the fine line of DC direct-to-DVD animated feature films based on comic book properties
Yes.
has been named. The next one in the line has been named, and it is. Are you hanging on to your hat? Hang on to your hat, Comic Book Man. It is Frank Miller's Batman Year One.
Really?
Yes,
No
it
kidding.
is. Yes.
Batman Year One.
Yes,
Mazzucchelli, right?
yes, and all of you out there who are saying they are going to rip the cojones out of that to make a direct-to-DVD version of it, probably to some degree, they are probably going to soften that up a little bit. Sam Liu, who directed the
Frank
Batman
Miller's
Superman
awesome.
Public Enemies release,
Yeah, that wasn't the best
was
one.
not
of
the
the
best
bunch.
one
It
of the
wasn't
bunch.
best
He is directing this. I don't know if that's the best hands to have this particular property in, because this is really probably the highest line of the products that they have outside of New Frontier.
Yeah.
Highest profile one they've had, so don't screw it up.
Okay. Moving on, we've got other media news.
TV. We wanna do
Media
TV?
news. No, let's do.
Oh, sure. Yeah, for those of you who are waiting for the first of the trailers for the Green Hornet, the delayed, pushed off farther and farther, now in January sometime, Green Hornet.
I saw a still from the Green Hornet actually on ICV2, and what's his face playing Green Hornet?
Seth Rogen.
He looks just like the
Yeah,
60s Green Hornet. I mean,
exactly.
he's wearing the same costume.
He's
and
even
everything.
driving the same car. If you ever see a shot of the car, look it
Haven't
up.
seen that
It's the
yet.
same car. The trailer will debut, of all places, the 21st of June. So
Yes.
if this is going to be online by that point, the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Why you say the Jimmy Kimmel Show?
Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Seth Rogen is going to be the main guest on Jimmy Kimmel's show that night, and he will be
Okay.
his big thing is to debut the trailer on Jimmy Kimmel's show. So,
Okay.
there you go.
Not a comic book story, but they stole the name.
Yes.
Karate Kid.
Yes, the Karate Kid ended up being a huge success at the box office this past week, bigger than anyone had anticipated, based on nostalgia value, I guess. I've not seen it yet, although I kind of plan on seeing it. So look for the review soon. Already the sequel is in the works. 2 years down the line, Will Smith's kid, Jackie Chan, who seems to have found himself another good gig.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
Okay. Last story we've got is Torchwood. Torchwood is coming back.
British television series Torchwood, which was on the BBC, it actually went from BBC 3 the first season to BBC 2 the second season, and then BBC 1 the third season, and which is their best, by the way. The children one is phenomenal. It's only 6 episodes in length. It's all one big long story. Beautiful. It hasn't been on the air for 2 years.
Yeah, it's been on.
And the fans have said, what's going on? Well, now we know what's going on.
What's going on?
It turns out that the Stars channel here in the great U.S., the cable channel
Nobody
Stars...
gets stars.
Well, they must, because isn't Spartacus on Stars, and that is a big success for those boys over there.
Okay.
They're dipping their toes into the original series domain and Torchwood. And Stars and the BBC are going to co-produce the next series of Torchwood, which will bring a mix of Brit and American actors, so there's an American touch to the series. 10 episodes, start shooting later this year. It's going to be on next season.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it. We're done. We're finished, Rob. Here we've got no more media news, but
got
you can
nothing.
read more media news at the store's website, which Bo... Hi, Bo!
Hey,
Stick
Bo.
your head in.
Oh,
You haven't been
yeah.
shy so far. I had a hell
By all
of it.
this
Now
fucking
he's being
prejudice.
petulant. He's so easy.
There he is. Such a
He's
ham.
so easy.
Anything I hate, it's a ham.
Yeah, wait. You know, you forgot another DC comic-related media story.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Live-action Blue Beetle show. The
Well,
test footage
I
is
didn't
actually on the
report
internet.
that because it's test footage and
It looked really good, though.
It's all right. It's Blue Beetle.
And they gotta have
Hey,
something.
you got to do Angry Bo. Nobody likes Blue Beetle.
Nobody likes Blue Beetle anyway.
Thanks, Bo. See ya. Okay, we're done. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch the names back because I'm because I'm funny that way. Watch Comic Book.
No, you just gave him more work. Anyway, stop over to the store's website, check his
I
reviews,
said I was gonna do any of that
and the website is at...
This is just to keep me busy, isn't it?
Yes.
www.myalternatereality.com.
Cool.
So check out the store's website for all of his reviews and all of Bo's news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And it's JR.
And until next time, bye! Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.